There have been some changes to the Mk IIIb's ability to stagger monstrosities since the release of the Traitor's Curse Part 2. Let's start with the Beast of Nurgle. There is definitely a cap on how frequently you can apply a stagger to the beast. In a live scenario, playing solo, I can't get a stagger off from the slap after initiating the attack with a big box of hurt. I just get eaten. Every single time. After removing the ability for the Beast of Nurgle to see me, you can see that my stacks of Skull Crusher will drop off before I'm able to stagger it again. So, cheesing this boss just isn't an option anymore. Moving on to the Chaos spawn, you can still chain stagger it with the Mk IIIb with no requirements for talents or blessings. I'm doing this with a club that has Confident Strike and Skull Crusher on a Gunlugger build. No bleed from batter or impact from slam, so Chaos spawn is still very easy to chain stagger. The Plague Ogryn proved to be a bit tricky in figuring out how to consistently stagger it. There is no requirement on the blessings or talents. However, batter opens up the stagger window for some reason. If you don't run batter, there are times when you absolutely should stagger it, but don't. There is no timing here for repetitive combo, but you'll need to look for visual cues, much like the Cleaver special attack requirements for Crushers to be within the animation for an attack. For the Stomp attack, the Plague Ogryn's head needs to be cocked to the side, like this. I found that it will more often than not attempt to repeat this attack if it isn't able to get it off due to stagger. This is especially true when running batter. Sometimes it will proceed into the uppercut, the slam, the 3-hit combo, or the charge. It can be staggered out of every single one of these if you catch the weak spot with a slap as the attack animation is initiated. I find that I have to be a bit lucky with the placement of my slap, as reading the animation for these attacks may come when you've committed to a second heavy attack. Blocking will remove the knockback effect from its attacks, so you should be able to recover and continue on with your staggering. Speaking of difficulty reading where to place your slap, the Daemonhost bobs and weaves constantly. I found that creating as much distance from it as possible while aiming to the left side of the screen and swiping back to the right is the most consistent on landing these. Aim higher than you think you should as well. If you can create enough distance, they will teleport back to their target and briefly pause. This is the best opportunity to regain control. That being said, there are times when the Daemonhost comes in low for an attack and you'll slap thin air. Also, if you miss the heavy attack, it's unlikely that the special attack will stagger it. If you feel you need to short your heavy attack to get the special attack in, that may not prove to be very fruitful. You have to commit to the attack and be aggressive about it. There are two positives about fighting a Daemonhost. One, if you're the only one left alive, you can trigger it and you won't have to fight it. Two, they have a relatively low health pool compared to other monstrosities, so they die quickly when focused down. That about does it for the club. I've got a little bonus for you. Sometimes, I get some less than friendly responses to my videos. Other times, folks reach out with some really great testing of their own. An individual who goes by AA DM'd me on Discord to show me this. Running Thunderstrike on the shield, alongside a Rumbler with Adhesive Charge, and utilizing the talent Indomitable, you can permanently stagger a Plague Ogryn. Start with a charge from Indomitable, staggering the Plague Ogryn, apply Thunderstrike with a heavy one from your shield, dump a grenade round into it, dodge backward to get away from the stomp while ensuring you're fully reloaded before reapplying Thunderstrike. It took me a few tries to get my brain to behave and undo some muscle memory. I thought this was pretty cool though. You can perform this same attack combo on a Chaos spawn relatively easily. It does absolutely nothing against a Beast of Nurgle. I am honestly curious if this new stagger immunity will affect explosives that historically have released your friends from the belly of the beast. If you know, please share it in the comments. This combo kinda works on a Daemonhost, but you'll probably die before you can kill it. Besides, if you have a shield, you should just block anyway. What do you think about the changes to stagger for monstrosities with the Mk IIIb? Leave a comment and let me know. I thought the ability to permanently stagger the monstrosities with ease was a little overtuned. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you enjoy content like this, please subscribe. And with that, I'm out.